Good morning, it's the future. How have you reflected on what happened in Madrid on Tuesday night? Was it a positive performance, or are you still frustrated?
No, I think that we should be frustrated for what's happened in the last 5 minutes. But also happy because in the second half we did a good performance. It's not easy to score 2 goals in Madrid and to have a chance to win. I think that next time will be a different game. In this moment, maybe they are better than us. Probably they deserve to win. But you know, when you are 2-1, 5 minutes to go in Bernabeu, and you have a chance to win, it's difficult to accept this. But now, in the past, we should understand that maybe we did some mistake, but we did also a good thing.
Did you see enough positives there to think it's going to be different this season? You're going to get out of this group?
Yeah. I'm confident with this group. I'm confident and positive for this Champions League. Also, before we start, we won the fifth, but I'm confident.
Joe spoke very passionately and very angrily afterwards, and you also spoke about Joe. Do you regret maybe speaking so much about him because he was passionate and obviously very upset about losing?
No. Also because Joe didn't say nothing. But I don't know. I don't remember who asked me this, and I said that I was agree with him, but Joe should do his job like all the other players. Finish, but I don't have any problem with Joe with anyone.
Do you have a problem with Mario? Because we expect
No.
to
I want to say this about this because it's totally false what someone wrote yesterday. It's not true. Mario went on the stand only because we decided to play with only Tevez. I can bring with me in the bench three strikers, only for this reason. And Mario is a player like the other players. Sometimes can go in the bench, can go in the stand. It's totally false what someone wrote yesterday.
So no argument, no row, no...
No. Absolutely not.
How tricky a fixture is this fixture on Sunday against Arsenal? Are they proving that they might be competition this season?
I don't think that we have an easy game. And when you start the season after European Championship, we had some problem with some injury. I don't think that will be easy, but it's important that we do a good performance.
Are they going to be somewhere in the top 4 this season? Are they going to be competing with you perhaps for the title? They've started, yes, they've started
I think
well.
Arsenal can compete for the title this year.
Are they better, and why?
I don't know if they are better than last year, but I think that they have less pressure than last year. They lose 2 or 3 important players, but I'm sure that they play for the title.
In terms of injuries, what's the situation with Samir Nasri?
Samir, I don't think that will be ready for Sunday. I hope for next. We'll try, but it's difficult.
And is Sergio now fit to start?
No, Sergio is fit. We were unlucky because I wanted to put him inside Santiago Bernabeu, but we had 2 injuries.
Final couple of questions. Arsenal have had a settled defence and not conceded very many goals. Your defence has not been so settled selection-wise. Has that been a problem?
But in this moment, we have this problem because we conceded a lot of goals. I don't think that is a real defense, our defense in this moment. But you know, like last year, when we scored for 3 or 4 or 5 games, we scored 3 or 4 goals every game, and we didn't concede a goal. This year we conceded a lot of goals. I think that we need to improve in defensive phase.
Last night, the Lazio fans chanted racist chants. On Sunday, there's a big game at Anfield with the Hillsborough and Munich chants. Is there a responsibility for fans not to chant these things, or is that just football?
No, this is normal. I think that every supporter should go to watch the game. only for this, not for the other things. But I don't know what's happened yesterday.
I know it's been a difficult week in Manchester with the murder of the two policewomen. Are you going to do something on Sunday?
We are really sorry for what's happened 2 days ago. It's impossible that can happen a thing like this. We are very close with their family.
And black armbands on Sunday afternoon against Arsenal.
If it's possible, yes.
Thank you.
Roberto, it shows you football isn't that serious, but in terms of this Arsenal game now, there are so many connections between Manchester City and Arsenal. Does that add something to it with so many players now from Arsenal playing for Manchester City?
I think that will be a good game because Arsenal have a good players, Manchester City the same. I don't know if there is a lot of connection, but I'm sure that will be a good game for the people that come to the stadium.
Do you think that the players still do connect in some way anyway, the ones that have joined you from Arsenal? Do you ever get any more information about games like this? Do you ever ask the players that were at Arsenal recently?
Yeah, but you know, but now we change. We have some Arsenal players, but this is no one say nothing. I think that, and it's my opinion that Arsenal this year can fight for the title because I think that is a good team.
Has it surprised you that Arsene Wenger, the start that his side has made, considering how much pressure he seems to be under, particularly at the beginning of the season, with his side losing players, again big players like Van Persie going to Manchester United, and yet he seems to have started so well?
No, for this reason I think that Arsenal can fight for the title because they have less pressure from the last year because they sell 2 or 3 important players like Van Persie, like Song, and maybe they can do better than last year for this reason because all the players that he bought are good players with experience, and I think that for this reason is a good team this year.
Just finally, about your defensive problems, have you been surprised that maybe the likes of Vincent Kompany, who has been so outstanding recently, maybe a little dip in form? Would you expect this from players now and again to have a dip like this?
I think that sometimes can happen what you can think because for 2 years we were the best defense in Premier League. Now we started so, but I think that if you want to improve in this way, we need only to work. Probably the big problem was that we didn't work with all players in pre-season, and we didn't have a time now because we lose some player, international break, and we didn't have a time for this.
Both City and Arsenal are unbeaten. Is this a good yardstick for both managers to assess your title credentials?
Oh, we played only 4 games, and there is a time to lose a game. But I think so, yeah.
What will you tell your players about Arsenal and how to combat them tactically?
I think that Arsenal is very strong in counter-attack because I watched the game against Liverpool. They played really well. They have 2 important players, Cazorla and Podolski, are very good players, and Giroud maybe he didn't score, but I think that he's a good player, and we should pay attention to this. Their counter-attack will be very strong.
And you share Arsene Wenger's view that Arsenal are good enough to make a challenge for the title this year?
Yeah, I agree.
And how crucial for City to get a decent result, bearing in mind you've lost in Madrid and were held at Stoke last weekend?
Real Madrid is a different competition. Now we should forget what's happened in Madrid. We should start ready to play this important game for us. Yeah.
Roberto, sorry, just on your defence, Julian Lescott obviously plays for England. He was not in the team on Tuesday night for a 19-year-old who doesn't have a lot of experience. Is there something about Julian? Is his standards gone down? What's the problem?
No, Julian is an important player for us, like all the other players. We are 22, 23 good players, and sometimes I can change this. Julian is like the other players, started his pre-season very late, and for this
It just seems a significant decision to make in such a game
No,
like
no,
that
no.
for a
no,
19-year-old to play.
no. Until today, all our players played two games. We played 6 games in this season, and all the players played 2 or 3 games. And, but the problem was only because we started the season different moment.